Love is the religion, needs no temple for worship, only an open brain and open heart. Located between the breasts in men and women is a muscle the size and shape of your fist. It lies upon the cardiac plexus, a collection of nerves located near the dorsal spine. Here, tree-like cardiac branches connect to the vagus nerve, a nerve connecting the abdomen to the brainstem and giving this fist-sized and shaped muscle its other name, the second brain. Extraordinary about this muscle is it is also an organ and a whole gland as well. This triple cardiac threat of muscle, organ, and gland is none other than the heart itself and the fourth anahata, green heart chakra of the air element. Meaning unbeaten or unstruck sound. The Anahata chakra produces an internal ring from its own swirling vortical motion. This ringing sound is endogenous, meaning having an internal cause, not external. A balanced and cleansed Anahata chakra produces the ringing of a bell whose ring is born from within through its own vortical swirling motion, not a strike. The swirling motion is feminine dominant, as its motion is counterclockwise and determined by the electric current of masculine Pingala. After rising from up the right masculine side of the body, around the third yellow Manipura chakra, the Pingala now rises upward on the feminine left side of the body, ruled by the magnetic current of Ida. The heart is a gland and releases hormones and neurotransmitters. It releases the hormone oxytocin, the love-binding chemical, a literal love potion, but only when produced endogenously from internal causes, not external ones, within the heart, thus unstruck or anahata. Cardiac neurotransmitters send signals to the brain via the spinal column. The spinal column governs over the following systems: the nervous, endocrine, digestive, respiratory, and lymph. The effects of love and fear on the spinal column affect the whole human being. Love results in optimum performance of the whole system. Fear results in the world we live in, not the planet Gaia, the world of human society. It becomes clear then why the sense of the Anahata chakra is touch, revealing how our sense of love and fear is literally in each other's hands. The impact of love and fear gets manifested through our voice and the words we use, and how we describe ourselves. This overlaps with the domain of the fifth Vishuddha throat turquoise chakra of the ether element. Thus, the glands of the heart chakra and the thymus chakra influence each other, and we really do have a heartfelt responsibility to love each other, no matter our past. That is how we free each other to embark on our own paths of destiny, i.e., back to the heavens, from whence we came, to take our place back amongst the stars. The organ that manifests action for the Anahata is the pleasure organs, the penis and testicles in men, and vagina and clitoris in women. While hearts and lips can be deceiving, there is one part of the human anatomy that can truly not tell a lie. Aside from the fact that it cannot speak, what your sexual organ responds to is all the language you need to start voicing with your words and pulsing through your heart. Any erogenous zone of your body is also considered an action organ of the Anahata and can easily be pinpointed by the 13 Mayan star to joint, self to star chart. Love restores the Anahata back, as love is the religion that needs no temple and heals all wounds, which is what the yantra or symbol of the heart chakra symbolizes, which is not the Star of David, but is way much older, and originally bore the Sanskrit name Shaktona, meaning union of masculine and feminine. Its true meaning. In the yantra, the Shaktona sits inside a flower with 12 petals. The Shaktona represents Shiva, the upward pointing triangle, as his avatar, Ishana Rudra Shiva, and Shakti, the downward pointing triangle representing her avatar, Kakini Shakti. She rules over this chakra and thus imparts her qualities to the femininity of the Anahata's counterclockwise spin, emphasizing how true love is submissive. Thus, one must be submissive in and toward love, even in giving it, not aggressive. Love is subservient, not commanding. Love is God, not devils, as God only loves and only devils cast judgment. It is this realization, and by actively living this principle with deeds and thoughts, underscored by loving kindness, that unties or unblocks the knot or granty of the heart. Represented by the 3.5 upward twist of Scorpio, the sign of the number 13, the germinated kundalini seed, Jesus Christ, and the same 3.5 twist as the first one unlocked in the Muladhara red root chakra. Unblocking the first red root chakra frees one of suffering, unlocking abundance. The fourth green heart chakra frees one of fear, unlocking compassion. Teaching us that we must face new people and experiences with abundant compassion, not fear. And even after being severely disappointed, continuing to face new people and experiences with abundant compassion, not fear. Indicating how one must not simply balance the Anahata, but actively keep it cleansed throughout one's life. The 12 petals provide the markers, or vrittis, to watch out for: lust, fraud, indecision, repentance, hope, anxiety, longing, impartiality, arrogance, incompetence, discrimination, and defiance. Managing these opens Anahata and frees oneself and The other 3 chakras above immediately are accessible. These 3 heavenly chakras only open through unconditional love, love of self and others, as compassion is the road to the rest of the heavenly stairway. Which planet to better rule this chakra than Venus, the goddess of love and abundant compassion herself? Her various names bespeak love, as she is the morning star, another name for Quetzalcoatl, who is in turn Venus in Mexican cosmogony. Also, Lucifer, luz meaning light, and fer, fire, thus firelight or starlight, as Venus is a gaseous planet, not terrestrial, being born from Jupiter's red spot. The name of Venus as the starlight, however, is crucial in the full understanding of the chakra, as a shaktona rendered in 3D is the one and same Merkaba, or light body or light vehicle, your own Venusian starlight, which is also your very own UFO cosmic vehicle. It is the one and same that allows the angels to be immortal, travel at the speed of light, instantaneous materializations and disappearances, and why they are always described in astonishing geometric terms. Why? Because their hearts are so full of a very real, energetic substance which we can't touch, but is more powerful and ubiquitous in the universe than oxygen. Love. Though not measurable, love is a shaktona molecule, a compound, the 7th element, and you very much can consume more than your share and still have more than enough to keep consuming without limiting someone else's share. Love is your most readily available and renewable resource. Anahata is the 4th chakra, embodying the pyramid power and force of 4 and the 4 elements. The chakra activation and kundalini journey is also a climb of the 4 elements, starting with the Scorpio-ruled coccyx and the original seed of life or germ, whose element is astral fluid, called kundalini. After germinating or activating the kundalini, it rises up the 3.5 spiraled climb, represented by Scorpio's glyph, to become manifested, terrestrial, or earthen in the first Muladhara chakra, and forms the first secret fundamentals of alchemy, which is the science of converting elements into gold. After being cleansed, the raw-based element transmutes into purified earth, called water. Water is a carrier of electricity, which in its purified state allows electricity to combust and transform into purified water, or fire, in the 3rd Manipura chakra. When this fire attains a state in which it does not burn and is smokeless, it is self-consumed or self-immolated, causing wisps of invisible movement called air. The air of the heart chakra is where the growing new self-identity, born from the awakened and rising kundalini, receives the breath of life, and a new rhythm to the heart beating inside. Then can one really say they are born again. One sees their self as they really are, a 5-pointed star from heaven, born again, to take their place back as a star in the heavens. The heart is the center of your virtues, virtues that only the religion of no temple, love, can free. Only love can burn the fetters of darkness that keep our virtues and love, the children of man, bound. The only way to unite all opposites, male, female, yin, yang, light, dark, is by dropping them all, stopping the fight and debating and talking, and instead sealing one's lips and closing both eyes that can only look, to see with the only eye that can see. The third, entirely awakening to the unconditional presence of love and God, already and always in all the ways, present within and around you, as you are. Doing so makes you omnipotent. All the powers, or in the Sanskrit, the siddhis, of all the senses are yours. No power, gift, or blessing is beyond your reach, like clairvoyance, endless knowledge, including knowledge of the past, present, and future, chemistry, music, science, and alchemy, communion with all the gods and angels across all time, past, present, and future. You can die at will, resurrect at will, make your voice be heard across all time and distance by one person alive today, in the past, or in the future, even with a whisper spoken into the air. Why? Kalpataru. Kalpataru, according to the Druids, is the celestial wishing tree that only grows from an unlocked heart, full of unconditional, compassionate, and fearless love. The Kalpataru gives you anything your heart desires. It is your own inner genie. How to balance an overstimulated heart chakra. Turn off the music. All of it. Your heart cannot ring and sing to you if someone else is. Sit or walk and listen to the rhythm of your heartbeat. Feel how it is not beating to the beat of a drum. It is dancing to the beat, and the beat is drumming from some mysterious origin within. Hear the pulsing flow of your blood whistling through your bloodstream. Hear the chorus of all the infinite blood cells singing, and feel this song sing the joy of being alive. And all for the love of you. In you is a heart that loves you. So much it sings, dances, and drums to the rhythm of a love song for you, 24/7, 365 days, 52 weeks, non-stop. Your heart is the only company that never leaves you or stops loving you. As Thoth, the Atlantean, teaches, among men, make for thyself love, the beginning and the end of the heart. For man is a star bound to a body until in the end he is freed through his strife. Only struggle and toiling thy utmost shall the star within thee bloom out in new life. Actual quotes from Thoth's Emerald Tablet. Indeed, they were revealed to me. This star in you can only bloom through earth, which in you through the Muladhara is sexual. Whatever your sexuality is, accept it, and the star in you can bloom out in new life. Starting first in your heart as a feeling, then in your chromosomes as your DNA, then your whole entire path, not in this world, as a star amongst the cosmos once again. In the famous words of the mystical Sufi poet Rumi, they say there is a doorway from heart to heart. But what is the use of a door when there are no walls? With no walls around my heart, a huge thank you to everyone who is supporting the channel, past, present, and future. I truly could not do this one-man show without your support. Like PBS, I run on contributions from viewers and members like you. A huge thank you to all the members. You guys keep the lights on, for others too, and I hope in turn I keep yours on too. Helping the star within thee to bloom out in new life is the prerogative of my star in me. No matter who you are welcome here. With open arms and love to help you stand powerfully strong. Because Kundalini walks every path, and it does not matter your past. Your past does not determine your path. As we all came from the stars, the destinies of all our paths are also the stars. All starting with the light in you, a star, Thoth the Atlantean Priest-King of Egypt, after relocating from the old country that stretched from Mexico to Ireland, calls a flower of fire, where stay the seven lords from the space-time above us, helping and guiding through infinite wisdom, infinite love. Make the stairway to heaven fall before us. Seven is he who is Lord of space with the keys of time, meaning the seven chakras provide one mastery over space and time, allowing one to warp 3D space-time reality to their will. If you would like to warp 3D space-time reality to your will and master space with the keys of time, consider joining and becoming a member of the channel. The Occult Secrets Revealed Chakra Activation and Kundalini Journey course has already begun with the Muladhara in April, but please, do not let time stop you. Hint, hint. You can begin your ascension to mastery now, along with this amazing opportunity to start your Kundalini journey for just $4.99, as opposed to the outrageous markups out there. You get a monthly Crystal Serpent astronomy report, detailing the major planetary motions, chakras, and joints being activated, which solar palace is activated, and secret prophecies of things near to come. The next chakra activation will be on the new moon of August for the 5th Vishuddha throat chakra, so be sure to join today so you are caught up by then. To join, YouTube requires you to use a desktop or laptop computer and going to this channel's homepage. Only then will the join icon pop up. If you are on your phone, you must choose the desktop display as opposed to the mobile display. If you would like help opening your heart more, restoring yourself back to unhurt, unblocked, pure, unstruck sound, consider a mala from the Anahata-inspired chakra collection. Click the link in the description to learn more about each one. Each is handmade by me, yours truly, and packed with love. A lot of it. Though, I would like to emphasize that, while this is a sales pitch, yes, undeniably, a mala, which is a string of beads, is also the Ascending Master's non-negotiable tool. The malas from the Occult Secrets Revealed shop are made in the Druidic, Mayan, and Buddhist beliefs in the frequency forces of stone. Each world culture has a theory and practice in place around the frequency forces of stone and crystal. Stones and crystals absorb energies in their fields, which their frequency forces raise to higher purified states, emitting these purified states throughout you and your field. These malas are only needed when you are focused on meditating to cleanse the chakra, in order to have something powerfully capable to absorb that negative, low vibrational toxic energy and really cleanse it from you and your field of space. When you are just meditating to meditate, no need for the mala. The mala, however, is crucial when expelling and purging toxic and negative energy from you. In the next Occult Secrets Revealed, we will reveal the powers of the Fifth Lord seated in the Flower of Life, the fifth power of turquoise, and where silence is golden, as words from this fifth power immediately manifest. Thus, user beware. Speaking, of course, of the fifth throat turquoise Vishuddha chakra of the ether element. And until next time, trust and believe that it is okay to be you. The most beautiful you there ever was, there is, and that there ever will be. Because you are not a story that can be told twice, and there will never again be a stage for you to perform, but this one, right here, right now. So be you, the most beautiful you.